Well, I hope you enjoyed the little trailer there. So yes, I'm doing a nice little.
That trailer. That was a very, very dinosaur thing and not a thing song.
Well, I had a joke, and I'm not going to make it because I'm gonna be nice on this Good Friday. I'm going to respect what Good Friday is about. I'll apologize to all the Good Friday Indians out there. Action.
I already had one.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm already on action. Okay, so yes, this was part of the Saturday morning cartoon lineup, and this was a live action show. So this was more for people like me. So this was Land of the Lost, and I will be doing a review of the pilot episode right after this.
Backfire Challenge. It's you against the speed of light. Headlights pierce the black void as you rip up the stretch. Conquer the sheer terror of the 360. Bang, backfire, burn as you force the limits of light to reach the ultimate speed. Lights out, Backfire Challenge, electric car racing with light glow. Awesome action powers up when the lights go down. New from Irwin.
Well, so I hope you enjoyed these wonderful. I guess they called these RC Racer. I think that's what they were called. Yeah, they look fun on the commercial. Not so much fun when you actually have them. They go flying off the track a lot, and they're fun for about 5 minutes, and then you just lose interest. I know from experience, but they look cool on the commercial, and I'm sure they sold lots of them. Yeah, they fought me on it, and then finally they gave in, and then they were right. 100% right.
You listen to them more often.
Well, we didn't know, and hopefully they didn't spend lots of money on it. I don't think they did. But
You listen to them more often.
I think we did play with it more than they actually thought we would, believe it or not. So moving on to Land of the Lost. This was right around the time where I watched those commercials because, like I said, this was on Saturday mornings, and that's when these commercials, of course, would play. So I believe we actually taped this because we had to go off to
Are we talking about a commercial or the show?
both, actually. And
Keep going back and forth.
yeah, well, like I said, the commercial came on with the show. So a similar commercial came on with the show. So so moving on, I believe we actually had to tape this because we had to go to religion class on Saturdays. So my brother watched it without me, then I watched it on tape when I got home. So I had a nice little treat when I came home. So this show has a interesting cast to it. You're not going to know anybody in this. We have Jenny Drugan. I already forgot the names, but she was in Turner and Hooch, so that is a movie that is familiar. And then we have Robert Gavin, who was in nothing else. And let's see, we have Shannon Day, who was in Baywatch, and she plays, of course, Krista. And then we have Timothy Bottoms. He apparently produced a lot of stuff. So, unfortunately, we don't really have a huge cast to get into. So now I'll just go into the story, which it pretty much says on the trailer. A family's going on vacation, and yes,
It says it in the theme song.
yes, it does. So Tom Porter is a widowed um, father, which I just found out. They never really made that clear on the show. They never actually said it. I always wondered. And then, of course, he has his two kids. He's got the obnoxious teenager with the video camera. And then he has his daughter, Annie, who is kind of the more behaved child. So I was like Annie growing up. I was always very well behaved and very well mannered. So I don't know why I'm getting the death stare, but
Oh, we'll find out tomorrow. Ask your parents.
well, I'm sure it'll be a very interesting off-camera discussion as well.
Justin and I know what they're going to tell me.
So the story is very simple. I guess they're going on a trip, and well, the
Road.
the road kind of caves in and cracks. This is what happens when they go down the same trail that Rosie O'Donnell's taking.
Well, and then it closed right back up. I don't think it was really.
Well, anyways, it makes a very interesting story. They go through this little teleportal thingy, and now they're in this weird-looking world with triple moons, and there's pterodactyls flying all over the place. And yes, there's also dinosaurs and other type of creatures there. So now I will go into the first clip, and this is apparently the father made a really nice-looking treehouse since they've been there. It looks like that took some time to make. Um, I mean, the time is fine, but you got dinosaurs to fight off, and that's fine. I know it's just a TV show. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Daddy, what is it?
I don't know, Annie. Sounds like one of the big boys is having a midnight snack.
Unbelievable. I gotta get this on tape.
You stay put, kid.
Come on, Dad. Please. Look, I'll be really careful.
No, it's not.
Well, so here's the nice little opening clip with the wonderful treehouse, and at the beginning of the trailer, yes, there was a Tyrannosaurus Rex with a different type of dinosaur, and we could just imagine how that ended. So now they are listening to what is going on, and of course, the older brother wants to film it. I wish the father would have let him go. So that would have been probably would have been his best choice. Go ahead, son, go film it. So now he is now with his wonderful family, and um, let's see how they adjust to this new lifestyle in the morning. Of course, the wonderful teenage boy is still filming with the stupid camera, as I forgot his name. Oh, good old Kevin. So he is still filming, and his dad wants him to. He wants him to do some chores, and the kid's wondering why he doesn't use the truck. And well, we will just see in that clip. So I will show that in just a second.
The sooner you and Annie get back with water, the better. Come on.
Yo, Dad, would it be quicker if, took the truck?
Kev, this truck's our ticket home. And when the time comes, we don't want to be stuck out of gas. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Question is, who's gonna run out of gas first, the truck or you?
Well, so far this is actually a pretty good pilot. So the commercial said there will be dinosaurs, and they're delivering dinosaurs.
Give me the theme song.
I meant the trailers. So when I saw this, they had the thing on TGIF on literally Friday night. So when we're watching TGIF, we see the Saturday morning lineup on ABC. So what do you think we want to do? We want to watch the Saturday morning stuff on ABC because that's what they promoted on either Step by Step or Full House. So that's how we found out about this. So yes, the excitement was there on Friday night, and we could not wait. Well, my brother got to watch it beforehand because, like I said, I had to go somewhere. So because he would have been 3. Yeah, that would not have worked out well. So he got to watch this before me, but I guarantee he probably waited for me to come home. So that is why that's what I meant by the trailer, because like I said, we saw this the night before. So yes, they are delivering dinosaurs. We got to see a few already, and it's only been on for 7 minutes. So they are at least delivering that. I'm not saying the acting's good yet, but at least there are dinosaurs, so I was very content. So the Triceratops was cool. Even the story alone isn't that bad. I did like how the dad is making him haul water with the nice little wheelbarrow that he, of course, made. I would have liked to know how long this actually took him. I'm glad that this guy is making the stuff and not Bob Vila. So now I will show the. So obviously there's a Triceratops, and there's the nice little chores that they are doing, without too much pushback. So now I will show the next clip, and let's see how that little battle between the T-Rex and the other dinosaur. Let's see how that worked out. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Awesome.
Gosh.
Thing was as big as a house. Walks on 2 legs. Probably a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This must have been the fight we heard last night.
How awful! It even ate all our eggs. Come on, let's go home.
In a second. Man, with all this footage.
Oh my gosh. Kevin, here's what he missed.
Well, this was I don't remember this scene. So apparently there was apparently this T-Rex was in the mood for a Perkins breakfast, pretty much. Let's have some eggs and a side of a giant lizard, or dinosaur for that matter. This is pretty much where they get their meat from. The little lizards that run around outside, this is how they make their hamburgers. So this was a nice little Perkins breakfast for the T-Rex. So okay, fine. I take it back. Not Perkins, Denny's. So yes, so this is what the T Rex did. He had a little breakfast here. So I don't believe that the T Rex actually did eat dinosaur eggs, since apparently, now I don't know how true this is, that the T Rex is based on movement. I don't think those eggs could actually move. Now the mother dinosaur could, so she probably got eaten, but the eggs would probably be okay unless he stepped on them. But he did forget one, so he must have filled up. So so little Annie here decides to take it back, and she is going to try to hatch it. And she wants to be a mother to this wonderful little dinosaur. So let's see how that ends up. But first, we have to meet the T Rex, and I'm sure the special effects are about to get ripped on, not by me, but by somebody else. So I will show that clip in just a second. Well, here's a nice little part here with the T Rex. Of course, maybe it isn't Jurassic Park quality, but Jurassic Park had a humongous budget. This probably had a budget of $13.12. So let's just take it easy. And this was on the Saturday morning lineup.
Really?
Well, I guess off camera is where the criticisms are coming from. So I honestly have no problem with this.
I drew that they look hideous.
No, there we go. There's the opinion. So I'm using my imagination, and I'm just going back to when I was 6 or 7 years old.
You watched this when I wasn't even alive.
I was
I don't want to hear it.
So I was 7 years old watching this, and yes, I did enjoy watching this so far. So, like I said, there is a dinosaur egg that they have, and the brother of course, is joking around about having an omelet. So, so
I don't think he was joking.
he may not have been joking for all we know. He was making Todd Glass quality jokes. So now I will show the clip of the wonderful egg in just a second.
Oh, look, it's E.T.
Well, isn't this pretty cool here? So the little dinosaur is hatching out of the egg. She's obviously having trouble getting the top part off. So yes, she does manage to run into something. So eventually she does get it off, and then what do you know? We have a little chubby ET. So so this is now going to be Natasha, and the title of this episode is Tasha. So this is introducing the baby dinosaur. So this is actually sort of a cool scene here. So we do get to see the T Rex again. So I will show the final clip in just a second.
Oh, you mean the fake looking thing that should not be on TV?
So let's stop making fun of him. He has. So they set a little contraption. So I guess this was the typical '90s contraption era. So the T Rex is not happy anymore. He figured he can get a nice meal out of this family eventually. The treehouse is pretty unsturdy for a T Rex, and he figured he could just bite the bejeebers out of this family. I think it mainly just wanted to kill the brother. So so obviously the dad here he gives him a little bit of a zap, and we have a question.
Yeah, how is the baby dinosaur better looking than the T-Rex now?
You'll have to ask the budget people. I think they maybe made the baby look better because she is in pretty much every single episode, and the T Rex, I don't know, I guess they just ran out of money for him. I think they were going to make him bigger, and then they realized they needed a lot more money, and they ran out. So the T Rex is a puppet mixed with a little bit of
Ugliness? Horribleness?
2 cent animation, but that's okay. We use our imaginations for that reason.
Ooh, it's we. I watch TV and this does not get imagined differently in my head.
I don't know. This is still better than playing hell diapers. So so now, since this last clip is done, I will now do my little review here for the pilot episode of Land of the Lost, which again premiered in 1991, and this went to 1992. So there were just 2 seasons. This is when the Saturday morning lineups maybe didn't last that long. So to give this pilot episode, I have to sort of go back to when I was 6. When I was 6, I absolutely loved this show. I thought it was the best thing ever. Watching it now, is it as good? Probably not, but it's still not
Really now?
it's still not bad. I still kind of enjoyed it. The family wasn't that bad. Okay, fine. The fine. Kevin was a little annoying, but other than that, the dad was fine. The daughter was tolerable. No, the little Tasha wasn't that bad. She was kind of amusing. And then there are other characters that do follow on in other episodes that do bring out the story a little bit more. But overall, for a Saturday morning kids cartoon, this isn't bad. If I had to grade this, I would at least give it a C plus.
Really, if I thought so?
I honestly thought you would actually sort of enjoy this. I guess I was wrong. I thought you would like the dinosaur story. I thought you would like the little going into a mysterious other type of world. I thought you would actually somewhat enjoy this. I guess I was wrong. I guess Chip could be wrong from time to time, but I
Oh, all the
but I do hope people that do see this review, you do go back to when the Saturday morning lineup was at least enjoyable. You could eat your bowl of cereal, enjoy this show, and then go about your day. So I don't remember what show was on after this, but I did enjoy these live action shows better than the animation. So so please comment below. Let me know if you did remember this show, and subscribe if you want. And thank you very much for watching.